Chart-topping hip-hop trio Migos is mourning the loss of Takeoff. The rapper was gunned down overnight in a Houston bowling alley. The police chief there saying he's getting calls from across the nation.
And everyone spoke of what a great young man this is, how peaceful he is, what a great artist. And I'm calling up on everybody, our hip-hop artists in Houston and around the nation. We got to police ourselves.
Just yesterday, Takeoff had released a new song with his uncle Quavo, who's also a member of Migos, along with Offset, who's married to Cardi B.
Christina Gonzales, she is live for us in Hollywood with fresh reaction to the senseless killing. Christina.
Yeah, and I should tell you, the other musicians associated with Migos are not among those other people who were taken to hospitals in Houston with gunshot wounds. They were not among those, so I wanted to pass that on. And again, you know, we're seeing it. It's an increase in violence that's making the community, the hip-hop rap community, concerned. Listen.
I had some Migos music queued up already.
Marq Hawkins was ready for his class at the Los Angeles Film School, where words quickly spreading about the shooting death of Takeoff, one of the members of the popular rap group Migos. 28-year-old Kershnick Carey Ball was killed after a private event at a Houston bowling alley.
Left one male deceased on scene and two others that were transported to area hospitals nearby.
It is the latest death of a high-profile rapper, once again igniting talk about gun violence in the community.
They were like, yeah, I mean, you know, this is sad. I said, yeah, you know, it's sad. And really, if we look at it in sort of like the wider context, we can go all the way back to the 80s, you know, with Scott LaRock, you know, being murdered. And we thought in hip-hop, we thought that was an aberration.
He explains hip-hop started out as a call for peace in African-American communities plagued with violence. But after the murder of Tupac Shakur and later Nipsey Hussle, there were successful efforts to reduce the violence associated with rap, which is once again making news since the recent shooting death of Halounds in Koreatown and PNB Rock during a robbery in one of the local Roscoe's restaurants.
We've been having Zoom meetings, Zoom calls, me, Curtis Blow, Chuck D, Karis One, Special Ed, Corrupt, you know, and about at least 90, 100 other of us have gotten together and said, hey, you know what, we don't want people to have the perception out there that hip-hop is all bad or it's all violent or, you know, it's a hazardous occupation, you know, to be a hip-hop artist. It's more about the issues that we need to address in the wider context, right, in the wider society.
And he's talking about issues, the type of lack of hope, violence, things that go up every time there's economic insecurity, which we're going through right now. Now, to be fair, you do have artists like Drake, like, you know, Kendrick, that, you know, Lamar, that have had successful careers without the violence. But I do think you're going to be seeing a lot more of the East Coast to West Coast talks that we have seen in the past to try to reduce the level of violence and the anger out there. So I have a feeling we'll be talking more about that. I'm Christina Gonzales, live in Hollywood. Back to you guys at the studio.